Now, there are some cool apps out there, and of course, there are also a lot of silly apps out there. So I'm going to bring everyone in now because I want to ask you, how many unused apps do you have on your phone that you should probably have just gotten rid of by now? And which is the one that embarrasses you the most? But you're going to show us anyway because we're family here. Why not? Janice, you start first. Show us your most embarrassing app.
Well, my kids have already shamed me enough about that. So, because they're always on my phone, so they go through and they're like, what is all of this? It's like disorganized, totally makes sense to me, so I don't know why it doesn't make sense to them. And then they've made fun of me, so I've actually done a clean sweep of my phone and tucked the embarrassing things into this little known folder on the 3rd page of social media. But it's an astrology app. That's my thing.
That is not even embarrassing. And you are allowed to look at your horoscope, honey. You are allowed. Okay, let me go over to...
Daily?
Yeah, daily. You're allowed daily, every single day. I'm going to go to Devin. Devin, do you have an embarrassing app that you want to talk to us about?
Well, Tracy, first and foremost, I don't have a ton of apps that I don't use. I probably have a handful. The one that I'm embarrassed about is because a lot of people have suggested for me that this app is what I need. It goes by the name of Headspace. It's for meditation because I'm always running in a million different directions. So my friends like Devin, download Breathe and Headspace, and both I still haven't used to this day, and it's super embarrassing. I'm gonna get yelled at by a couple friends after they see this for sure.
Okay, how about Lorraine? Lorraine, any embarrassing apps you care to share?
My embarrassment or my children's embarrassment? Probably more about my children's embarrassment because I have that TikTok-y thing. And trust me, as an oldie, as they call me, the TikTok, I go on and I say, hello, I'm Lorraine Simpson. They're like, Mom, that's not how TikTok works, you know. So I'm not very cool. And I try to go on TikTok. And so then I say, okay, can I do something funny? And they're like, Mom, you're really not funny. So they're most embarrassed about that. I have Snapchat. I have no idea how to use the snappy chatty thingy, and then they take pictures of the floor and it's completely useless. But I can track my kids in secret and I can find out where they are. So that's my secret little thing that I use, Snapchat, for checking up on the kids.
Your kids are going to be so mad at you because you just called it the TikTok-y thing. So, but you enjoy your TikTok-y thing and your Snapchat-y thing. Let me go over to Winston. Winston, any embarrassing apps, my friend?
Well, I would say to what Lorraine said, TikTok, that TikTok-y thing, not that embarrassing. I use it way too much. I will say for the longest time, my embarrassment was all the really trashy dating apps. I had all of those installed on my phone. I would delete them and then I'd reinstall them. I don't have them on my phone anymore. But one pro tip, Tracy, that I would share, because I used to have all the clutter on my phone, the one thing that I would recommend is there's a setting called offload unused apps, and it will actually uninstall apps that you don't use on the regular, so your phone will make the decision for you.
That is so smart because, yeah, you know, if you haven't been using it, it's like the outfit in your closet that you haven't worn in, 2 years. Get rid of it. Okay, Jules, let me go to you before I really embarrass myself and show you mine. What's yours?
Okay, so similar thing with the kids and what they're embarrassed of. Mine is more so from the mom side of thing. Like there's all these apps on my phone that I don't even know what they are. The kids put them on. I kind of like hide them in an area. I'm more embarrassed for another mom to go, oh my God, your kids are doing that? So I'm like, all the judgy moms out there if they ever got a hold of my phone.
Okay, is everyone ready for mine? I have a ton of apps on here also for my kids. And they look at it all the time and they're like, this is a scattered mess, Mom. But the worst, like the lowest bottom of the barrel app for me is called the Reface app. And you put your face on a celebrity's body. So this is me as Sylvester Stallone. And this is for our viewers to see how ridiculous I am. I know that y'all can't see it, but I have incredible abs. And you should see my biceps and my triceps. Oh my gosh. A very effeminate Sylvester Stallone. I like it. It makes me happy. Thanks, everyone, for sharing. You're non-embarrassing. Thank you, Winston. None of yours were embarrassing. Mine is shameful.